Alright, so here's the introduction of a new tool here. This is a tool that I use all the time. Well, no, not so much anymore, but I used to use it a lot while I was learning. It just spreads around the graphite really nicely without using your finger and getting it all black like this. So I'm gonna let you guys use this in the later stages of the drawings. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take this. It's just a blending. It's called a blending stump. So if you really like this when you're in class, ask your parents if they can buy you a blending stump. You can find them anywhere, art supply stores and stuff like that. Michaels, Utrecht, all the other ones, Hobby Lobby. So I'm spreading around. All it does is spreads around the graphite. I'm still going to leave that little area down here totally white. Nothing's going to be drawn there. So now what I'm going to do also is I'm going to bring out some of those dark areas and I'm going to go even darker. Okay, so I'm still going all from observation. Remember, I'm looking at the finished drawing to figure out where I'm supposed to be doing this stuff. Alright, now the fun part. Now where it kind of all comes together. What we're going to do is we're going to come in with our eraser and we're going to erase back into this to create some of those white areas. So I'll show you what I mean. If you look at this, all these little areas here that are white, this is all erased. This is not paper. I erased into this to make those whites. Whites up here, you know, little white areas here, little here. That really makes it look realistic. You know, those thin areas of the clouds where the light can pass through. Okay? So, here we go. Again, it's all from observation, but I'm going to come back in here and I'm just going to use my eraser and I'm going to, in circular motion, erase away. See already how that kind of works? Gets rid of those edges. Don't do it the same everywhere. Some areas aren't going to be erased as much, some are going to be erased a lot. Where it creates those really light areas where the clouds are very thin. Or maybe where there's no clouds at all and the sun's just able to come right through. You can do it from observation. See, it's starting to really come together now. There's these little cool places usually in clouds where it's just like a little small area that has light coming through. And then it kind of fades away into the rest. There's these little cool little areas like that that really, again, it really gives it a realistic feel to it. But again, you have to do it from observation or else it's just not going to look right. Do you guys see how that's working? Really coming together now. Really kind of starting to look like clouds. Come down here, maybe use our big eraser for these bigger areas. See all the value that we're getting out of this? All the different values? So much more interesting this way. It really gives it that realistic look and feel. All from observation. And if you make a mistake and need to bring this back, you can do that. Don't worry. It's an easy fix. There you go. Alright. So see how that's looking? That's really looking like clouds. It's what the clouds really look like. It's not just the, you know, doot 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 doot. That's not a cloud. Well, that's a cartoon cloud, but it's not a real cloud. Again, you can come back in with your pencil too. It's not against the rules. You can come in here and kind of redefine some of those shapes. Maybe add some more areas. Maybe you can take this here, kind of spread it in a little bit more. Yeah, because the idea is to make it smooth looking. Smooth because it's clouds. Spread around a little bit more. Oop. So there you go. Alright, that is that. If we just zoom out a little bit, you can see, especially from far away, that really looks like those clouds that we were drawing in our first one. Let's take a look. Almost identical, right? Alright, so that's it for now. Let's move on to the next step now.